Alrighty, we're here today with Harvey Lewis, the Cincinnati Kid. He was the 2014 Badwater champion, and he's getting ready to go back for the 2015 Badwater. Harvey, how we doing, buddy?
Hey, man, Craig, it's great to be here, and honestly, it's exciting that you're going out as well. You know, you ran the race last year, so super pumped to be. Right. It's like really, we even though we are not, we each have our own teams of four support crew. It's really like we're one giant team.
Right. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I mean, you know, just in case you guys don't know what the Badwater 135 is, it is a race in California. It starts at the Badwater Basin, which is 283 foot below sea level. It goes 135 miles to the top of Mount Whitney, so you run through Death Valley in July, the hottest time of the year. Let me ask you this, Harvey. I know that you've ran it 4 straight years. Okay, you've bested your time each time. You've came in 11th, 4th, and 1st. Why are you going back?
Well, you know, Badwater is is one of the far off places you can get to in our country in terms of like just absolute wilderness. I mean, even though you're in a desert with a 2-lane road that goes through it, I mean, you just in the depths of the night, I mean, you can look off and you don't see anybody anywhere. And so there's something special about that area just to begin with. It's one of the most amazing places to run. And then the race itself attracts people from across the world. We have people from more than 20 countries that come. So there's a lot of energy and enthusiasm that just follows the race. And it's fun to be a part of that from the start to the finish. And we have a great team. We have 5 of us, 4 other team members, of course, on each of our teams. And those guys are good friends, and we establish like a bond each year that is just a really amazing experience.
Okay, so you just stuck just the atmosphere and just the enthusiasm and everything else.
And of course, I have to go back and defend my title, like you know, try to win again. No one has actually won the race back to back in a decade, and so there's it's just it's exciting. It's like imagine your first roller coaster you go on. It's like that feeling times 20, 30.
Well, let me ask you this: how's your training? I mean, how's the training going?
Training's going really well. Every year I've tried to like perfect it a little bit more. And this year I've kept a high velocity. I've kept everything going very strong. And actually, last year going into the race, I had a little bit of a foot injury. But I still raced and everything went really well. And this year I have no injuries whatsoever. So that's positive. So
I know last year, I mean, you were focused. Like, being out there, I seen you. You had the eye of the tiger. I mean, is it hard to recapture that focus?
Yeah, it's something I have to concentrate on. Like, I really have to spend the next 2 weeks mentally focusing and getting ready, and meditating, and it's just going through segments of the race in my mind and through my body and like practicing.
Sure.
Also still working on the heat element because the heat is a big wild card. Like it could get up to the 120s, 130 even, and when it's that hot, anything can happen. So you might have everything entirely planned, but it's that thing that you didn't necessarily anticipate. It can jump up and bite you. So then you have to like, you know, find a way to deal with a giant cramp, or you gotta find a way to deal with like you get nauseous or something, you get overheated. You have to figure out how to adapt to that very fast, fix the issue, and then keep going as fast as you humanly can.
So are you doing any specific training for the heat? I mean, you're doing some heat training, you wear a bunch of clothes, or jumping jacks in the sauna?
Well, I gotta ask you about your crazy stuff, but yes, my friend Matt and I, who's on my team, it's his 4th year coming back. We went to the sauna just like this week, but I've been trying to go in the sauna at least once a week, and I'm running with more clothing on than's necessary in the hot part of the day. Those are the best things. But just, I already feel like a little level of like heat adaptation just carries over every year. But then the last like 6 weeks, I ramped that up. And, you know, there's certain guys that are coming from like California, like Oswaldo Lopez. He's won the race before, and I know that he's definitely, it's like a drought out in California right now. I anticipate that he's very heat acclimated. And that might not be my strongest suit. But if I can pull all the pieces together and, match up above average on all the pieces, one suit I might be beat by one or two people on, but if I can make the whole
right,
stronger, then it comes together.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Harvey, you've been out. This is your 5th year going back. So give me a little information about gear and nutrition. How's it changed? And you doing much different now than you did 4 years ago?
I like to have a large supply of drinks on hand. So I mean, being there, number one, you have to have your drinks super cold. So if you can get some ice, that's critical. I like to have Cliff product. So I have a Cliff drink. It's really nice. It's like cran raspberry. And last year I used that for probably about a third of my drinks. Okay. I also like Coca-Cola, believe it or not. I love the Coca-Cola. Sure. And I also throw in some ginger ale and grape soda. And I liked frappuccinos, believe it or not, in the evening.
Get some caffeine going.
Just some variety, yeah.
Okay.
And then like Powerades and other things. But the Cliff drink is like my number one drink, and then probably the Coca-Cola.
Now you get your calories from that? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, that's where I get a lot of my calories. I also will take, now Cliff has this fruits, that you can get in a container, and it's really nice to eat.
I've been doing the sweet potato salt.
Yeah.
I really like it because after so many goos, I want something savory.
Yeah. So I mean, they have the gels, they have the shot blocks, which are great, but those are really nice. I like having that. And before they had that, I used to actually get baby food at Whole Foods.
Oh, okay.
And, eat some of that, too. So this is great. It's a great product for it. Also, the clothing really helps. I've learned that going up and down the mountains, compression shorts they help to minimize the impact on your muscles a little bit. Okay. And also the calf sleeves, they're really fantastic. The shoes, I wear the still wear the Newtons. I worn them every year.
Fantastic.
And they've actually improved their product, and I really love the shoes. So I mean, for me, they're just go-to, and they help with the efficiency of your stride. So that's really nice.
Now, do you keep a spreadsheet on how many calories you take in an hour?
Never.
You look at it that okay? You guys are at zero.
Are you gonna do that?
See how you feeling. I don't. I'm thinking about it. Just it's like anything else.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught being under.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Usually, no, I don't ever do that.
It's a good idea to do that.
It's just one of those.
With me, it's one of my biggest strengths is the eating. So my team usually doesn't have a problem with give me I'm always drinking everything. But one thing I do watch, if I drink too much, or if I drink only Coca-Cola instead of the Cliff Bar electrolyte drink, then I have to take a salt tablet just to keep the balance with the sodium.
Right.
So I
Get
keep my
the electrolytes.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I kind of mentally conscious of it, and I just will say something to my teammate, say, hey, if I start drinking too much soda and I'm not taking enough electrolytes, remind me.
Right. Yeah. Make sure. Now, looking at the roster on who's going this year, it looks like another stout field like last year. It was a powerhouse field. What strategy? You going to do the same thing? Shoot out like a rocket
I'll
this
tell you
year?
afterwards.
Okay. All right.
But I do have a strategy.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Okay. Good.
It's a chess
You need
match.
one. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the competition.
Yeah.
It's going to be
It's
great.
going to be another stellar field. There's no doubt.
Oswaldo is always a fantastic runner. I love Oswaldo out there. He lives in the air, not so far off. I mean, he's in California. Also, you have Grant coming out. He's done phenomenal the last 2 years, finishing second, so you can't discount Grant.
Yeah, he's ready for first. Right?
He is. Yeah. We have the record holder of the whole race. He's Nunez, who's coming out from Brazil. And he's a phenomenal racer. He's done so many epic races across his lifetime. And then we have the guy that beat me at the Arrowhead race from Sweden.
Oh, okay.
He'll be coming out, so he's hunting the victory. He said he was trying to recruit his members of the team. He said he just wanted to chase after me, finish ahead of me. So, I know. And then there's going to be a Spaniard coming, Juan Vicente. A lot of people don't know about. My friend Carlos Saw was telling me that he's a really phenomenal racer. He's won like the 4 desert races across the world.
Wow. Okay.
And so he's another one. Then there's going to be 2 or 3 other people that you don't even know about.
Sure.
And then there's
No, that's what I
another
said. It's a
guy-
stout field.
There's another guy that's like been a top 10 Western States finisher that's in the group.
Right.
And then there's some people that run very fast marathon times that are, you know, jumping in too.
Yeah.
So you just don't know how it's all going to play out. And,
It's going to be exciting.
Wild
I
card.
can't, right. I
Yeah.
can't wait. I know the first 42 miles you can't have a pace or anything with you. So you planning on bringing a handheld, wearing a vest?
Well,
what's
to be honest with you,
hydration?
I have like a phenomenal, like the simple hydration water bottle, which I actually will hop over here and show you. This is actually really great because it's, you know, my team can fill it up and I can
Right.
actually wear this inside my shorts.
Oh, okay.
And then
Fantastic.
So for me, everything is about efficiency and
Exactly.
being a sailboat. So I'm trying to maximize my energy usage at all times. So I will never run holding something in my hand because it just throws off your form by 2%. And everything is about that 1%.
Right.
You know, coming to like the victory, you know, whoever wins, if I can beat everybody 1% on each category or the majority of categories, then that means that I have a chance to possibly win the race. But you know, so that's a key strategy. Is like my team has to pull forward every 2 miles, and they'll just be swapping out drinks.
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah. That's,
And-
I mean, 42
Yeah.
miles through the, Badwater Basin there.
Yeah.
Death Valley, as they call it.
Yeah.
Well, Harvey, all I can say is thanks so much. We are rooting for you. Everybody here in Cincinnati, I mean, we're definitely, we're on your side and we're hoping for good things. So
I appreciate it.
good luck, and
Thanks
thank you so
much.
much.
Definitely.